Hey guys, it's Garrett. Today I'm going to be going over a question that I received from a guy here locally who is just getting into shooting bows, and he was kind of wanting to know what the process is after I pull back the bow. How do I form a shot? What happens between the point when I pull back the bow and I pull the trigger and I release that arrow? And I thought that was a really good question, and I really didn't have a good answer for him because everything I do is so automatic. It's just so muscle memory. I don't even think about it anymore. And so what I did is I went out to the range and I kind of just shot a little bit, analyzing what I'm doing, certain points along the way, and I kind of broke it down into a three-step process. I'm not going to go over grip and all form and all this stuff. This is just how I kind of form a shot. Really basic stuff here. So I've got the bow at full draw. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to align my peep and my sight housing. So I'm going to have my peep here that I'm looking through, then I got my sight housing here. I'll make sure that those things are perfectly lined up. And what that allows me to do is make sure that I'm lined up on the bow, I'm consistent every time because those two spots are the same, and that makes sure that I'm centered up and everything. Best way I can put it is if you're going to shoot a gun with a scope, you're not going to shoot with half your scope being black because you're too far this way or that way or too far away from the scope. You're going to have the full field of the scope that you can see with the crosshairs and you're going to shoot. That's the best way I can put it there. Second step is leveling off my bow. So what I do is I open this side, so both eyes are open now, so I can see everything over here. I can level off my bow, and I'm putting it on target. And what I do, the reason I have both eyes open is because I like to see as much as possible for as long as possible. Some guys shoot with both eyes open the whole time. I don't do that. I've tried it. I just like to prefer to focus with one eye on the target when I do pull the trigger, but this allows me to see everything over here that I would be missing if I did have my eye closed, and I can see, you know, maybe a cow or a buck or another bull coming in, whatever it may be, whatever I would like to see if I couldn't see. And I focus on the level and I get it leveled off. And then while I'm doing that, I'm also getting the pin on the target. So third step would be to close this eye, get the correct pin. I have 7 pins, so saying that I have the correct pin is possible to use the wrong one. I've definitely used the wrong one myself, and if anybody's telling you they've never used the wrong pin, then they're full of crap. So I still do it every once in a while. So it's just something that comes with having a bunch of pins. I shoot an insane amount, so I try not to make those errors anymore. But once in a great while, I still use the wrong pin. So very important. I make a conscious decision to make sure it's the right pin. I get it on target. I focused on the pin. Now I'm focusing on the target. And I'm going to be focusing on that spot that I'm going to be shooting. And the best way I can describe it is here's my pin and here's the target, and I'm focusing on the target, and my pin may be going like this, it's not moving much, and I start to squeeze. So the way I squeeze is I have all my hands, or I have all my fingers pretty much like this, and I start to make a fist, and then if you see my videos, my hands should be coming back like that when I squeeze. That's just how I form a shot. That's how I feel good about making a shot. Where I have my hand position, grip, all that stuff, that's a whole other topic and discussion there, but that's basically how I form a shot. So it's line up your bow, your peep, and your housing, align all that stuff, level, and then release. And that's how I do it. So hopefully that helps somebody. I know that's really basic, but it was a question that I received, so I wanted to field it and pass it out to you guys. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.